Newstalk 1250 KBRF. Listen anytime, any place with the new Fergus now up on your phone. Currently 54 on our way up to 60. 42 for tonight's low. Will hit 63 for Thursday's high. 64 Friday. 65 on Saturday. A little bit of rain possible Saturday night into Mother's Day. Sunday 65 for our Mother's Day high. 10:34, and it's now time for Chamber on the Air. Joining us, we've got the president of the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce, Lisa Workman. Thanks for joining us, Lisa.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for that fabulous forecast. 3 cheers for that, huh?
Oh, it's going to be a nice one.
It's going to be amazing. Well, welcome to Chamber on the Air. Again, I'm Lisa Workman, the president of the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce. This is a chance for us to get to feature a number of our chamber members, and if you want to know more, check out fergusfalls.com. So feel free to go to our website and you'll get more information on the chamber members as well as our calendar of events. There's job postings, volunteer postings, all kinds of information at fergusfalls.com. So if you don't catch anything, feel free to check out our website. Well, just a few things that are going on with the Chamber in the month of May. Next Wednesday, we are celebrating with the Fergus Falls High School seniors for Signing Day. This is a brand new event where we're going to be congratulating and recognizing seniors for them taking the next step onto their careers, whether that's education, military service, or going directly into the workforce. So that's on behalf of the Fergus Falls Chamber and the high school. We wish congratulations to all graduates. The following day, May 12th, we will have Chamber Cafe at Fergus Home and Hardware. We will be in person having breakfast from Fresh and Fancy. So we will be upstairs. There's an elevator. Starts at 7:30 in the morning. We're wrapped up by 9 o'clock. It's a great opportunity to get connected with some of the most awesome people in the Fergus Falls area. Again, Chamber Cafe, May 12th. And then a little later that morning at 11 o'clock, we are going to be celebrating a groundbreaking for the brand new facility for the Mid-Minnesota Federal Credit Union. That'll be at 11 o'clock on Thursday, May 12th. And our final chamber event for the month of May is the Fergus Falls Craft Beer Tour, May 21st. We can't wait to see you at Kirkbride Park. Of course, connect here with folks at Layton to get tickets for that event. And speaking of fun things that are coming up this summer, this is a big year for the 544 Foundation and the all-school reunion. Mindy Feuder is joining me on the show now. And Mindy, this is a big year.
Morning, Lisa. Sure is. We've been waiting for it for a year. It was postponed last year, and we're finally having it. And we are just over a month away.
It's so exciting. So tell us a little bit about the dates and what's going to be going on.
Yep. So the all-school reunion is going to be happening June 10th and 11th in conjunction with Summerfest.
Yay!
So there's going to be lots of activities for our alumni to come back and participate in. Our big event is Friday night at the Bigwood Event Center. From 6 to 8, we're going to have some hors d'oeuvres. And then 8 to 11, the Killer V's is going to come and perform, and so that they can do some dancing.
Great concert. Great entertainment with the Killer V's.
It will be a lot of fun. A lot of songs from the 50s and 60s. And so those are the people that we're looking forward to see.
So much fun for the all-school reunion. And again, this is for anyone that graduated from Fergus Falls High School is welcome to attend, whether they graduated in 2022
Correct.
or earlier.
Yeah. Yep. Anybody can come. We also are inviting any staff, retired staff members and current staff members. In fact, we're having a special little reunion for them on that Saturday morning. But they are more than welcome to come on to that Friday night event. They just have to register so that we know that they're going to be there.
Yeah, so truly all-school reunion. Students, staff, great reasons to come into Fergus Falls with it being Summerfest weekend going on June 10th and 11th. There's always some great activities, a lot of things celebrating the Fergus Falls 150th anniversary going on. And, of course, things like this don't happen without the investment of our community. And I'll bet you've got some sponsors to thank.
I do. I would like to thank Minnesota Motor Company, who is also celebrating their 100th anniversary this year.
Which is amazing.
Ottertail Power Company, Dorn & Company, Lake Region Healthcare, Service Food, Nelson Auto Center, and Edward Jones. They are the major sponsors for our events that weekend.
Which is fantastic. Now, if folks want to find out more, Mindy, or if they need to, register for different events, what's the best way for them to do that?
Going to our website, which is 544foundation.org. We are also on Facebook and Twitter, so if you are on either of those social media sites, you can follow us there, and I always post stuff 2 or 3 times a week, just letting you know about certain events and ways that you can get involved.
Awesome. Well, go Otters. Maroon and Gold will be filling Fergus Falls June 10th and 11th for the all-school reunion. And thanks to you, Mindy, and your full board of directors for all the hard work in making this happen.
Thanks for all that you do.
You bet. Right back at you. Well, again, on Chamber on the Air, we get to feature a variety of our chamber members. And next, joining us on the show is Karen Wolfkuhl with the Hospice of the Red River Valley. And Karen, I think this is the first time maybe we've met in person for a while in your role with Hospice of the Red River Valley. And you guys are firmly planted in Fergus Falls now.
We are. Thank you for having us here. We're located actually 831 East Vasa right here in Fergus Falls now. Hospice of the Red River Valley has an office right here in Fergus.
Yay!
I know.
And you know, with hospice, there's always some misconceptions about the service. Well, sometimes there are some myths about, well, I don't have cancer, so I don't need hospice service. Tell us a little bit about some of that, where hospice comes into play for services.
Absolutely. Hospice is available for anyone that would have a diagnosis or a condition that is going to limit their life. Typically, they say 6 months or less to live. So it can be cancer, it could be heart disease, kidney failure, anything related to a condition that maybe at this point in time the focus is no longer curative but quality.
Comfort.
And comfort. Exactly. And the focus would be then to switch gears to work with our providers and partner with their provider as well. But we actually have physicians and nurse practitioners, full-time staff that help lead that plan of care, as well as 24/7 nursing staff, CNAs, also nursing assistants, spiritual care, social work, just a whole team of people that would help focus on what that quality and comfort looks like for someone that is preparing for that next step.
Definitely. And this is something, too, that it's a difficult subject, and to know that there's a full team of people, and it's not just for the patient that is undergoing hospice. This is care for their family as well.
Oh, my gosh, yes. I don't think anybody is really just excited to sit down and talk about how what hospice is about, or hospice care type of thing, or to receive that. And yet, in some ways, I think it's such a healthy, good discussion to have. So again, pulling your family together or your given or chosen family, and being able to say, gosh, we want to learn more about what these wishes and goals are. Having those conversations with your primary care provider. Again, if your condition or if your life is taking you to that space, we offer all of those services, and again, following the death of a loved one, there is bereavement following that as well for up to a year. So again, there's so many things that are available, and it's just important to recognize that is there for you.
Right.
To help support that process.
And again, full care for the family. And I would imagine most folks who have used hospice services have said, boy, I wish we would have contacted Hospice of the Red River Valley sooner.
Yes, right.
So if they want to contact you, how do they get in touch?
Absolutely. You can actually look online, www.hrrv.org, or the 800 number, 800-237-4629. Both great options. And again, just even if you're not prepared or ready to have hospice services, to learn about that is very important. And sometimes what we don't know is really scary.
Right.
So again, preparing, gathering information, seeking out education about what that can and cannot look like. I mean, all very, very important. So we welcome those phone calls, and we love the opportunity to share information about Hospice of the Red River Valley.
Well, and I would imagine too, now with an actual, the physical location.
Yes.
You've been serving the Fergus Falls area for quite a while, but with a physical location, 831 East Vasa. So if you can find the big otter statue,
yes,
you can find the Hospice of the Red River Valley office. So
yes,
I would imagine folks could drop by and casually pick up a brochure or two.
I look forward to sharing brochures too. You're going to see more and more material around the community with that. We're looking for, and we're very interested in having volunteers as well. So staff, volunteers, any sort of things that you feel would be helpful to give back. feel free to give me a call too. I would love to visit with you.
Yeah, I think there are a number of folks that may have retired earlier than they had thought during this last couple years, and now are looking for some meaningful work. So volunteering with hospice would be one of those great opportunities. Well, thank you, Karen, for joining us on the show today, and we look forward to, I think coming up, we'll be doing a Chamber Ambassador celebration at your new location. So
absolutely.
Glad to have you permanently in Fergus Falls here.
Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. Well, speaking of volunteers, now we're joined with Tony Renz with the Veterans Walk of Flags, celebrating their 20th anniversary in Fergus Falls. And this beautiful patriotic display only happens through volunteers. And Sarge, welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about what's planned for the year and how folks can help.
Well, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you having me. And I got a shout out to Karen and Mindy, 2 absolute rock stars. Check that. 3 rock stars, 4 in this room that make Fergus Falls go and make it the great community that it is. My role is to be on the Veterans Walk of Flags Board of Directors. And for the past 10 years or so, I've been part of the stellar crew that goes up and puts 1,922 flags in various locations around Fergus Falls, such as NP Park, now known as the Allen Magnuson Park, beautiful park across from Lake Region Hospital. NP Park, I mentioned that, up by the courthouse, the Holiday gas station, and my stomping grounds is the levee leading up to Fergus Falls High School, Go Otters, and up to the Minnesota Veterans Home. Just wonderful people up there. And yes, we're very excited about our 20th year. The co-founders of the flags was a friend of mine named Perry Sheldon and Stan Morrill got together in 2000.
Guys.
Oh, wonderful guys. I actually graduated with Perry's son Jay, class of '75, baby. Anyway, Perry and Stan in late 2001 said, I believe Perry had been somewhere, maybe in Iowa, and seen like a small dedication with flags, many flags put up. And Perry came back, was having coffee with Stan, and said, you know what, we should do that in Fergus Falls. And they did. They started down the Veterans Park, which is down behind the fire hall, Hi Sparky, and it blossomed. I think the initial posting was 100 flags, and like I said before, we're now up to 1,922 flags.
And of course, Tony, this only happens through volunteers, and this season, the first opportunity for folks to volunteer will be on Sunday, May 21st, Saturday, May 21st. You've got the calendar in front of you, and I didn't write it down.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the first opportunity, and how can folks help? Because right now is a great time for folks to be circling the dates of these patriotic holidays that we will see all 1,922 flags displayed in Fergus Falls.
Lisa, you're absolutely spot on. We actually have a Facebook page. We put a lot of effort and time into that, to getting our schedule out. Tammy Garrison, our president, does a fabulous job of keeping updates. I've been known to post a picture or 12, and but yes, the next hoisting of the flags is actually called posting, when you officially put the flag in the ground. Retreat is when we retreat them for the day.
Okay, so posting starts about 7:15. You can actually just go to the Holiday gas station on Union Avenue or in that vicinity, First Lutheran Church, park there, and there'll be groups that are needing some help posting the flags and then retreating them at the end of the day.
Yes, ma'am.
And the first date is?
Saturday, May 21st.
Saturday,
Lisa,
May
correct.
21st. Same as the craft beer tour, so lots of
It's
reasons
a
to
big
celebrate
day.
in Fergus Falls.
A big day, both locally and nationally. It's Armed Forces Day. That's why we're putting them up. And Armed Forces Day, as opposed to Memorial Day, which will come up later in the month, is a time to celebrate all active duty men and women, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, Reserve, and just so proud of those wonderful men and women. I'm retired Air Force myself, so that's a special day near and dear in my heart, too. So
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Sarge, for your service. And again, we encourage folks to check out the Facebook page. You can check out the Chamber's website, find out more details on how to volunteer with the Veterans Walk of Flags. So again, we're looking forward to that. Another great tribute coming up yet this year or throughout the summer months. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to hear about more activities going on that great weekend around the May 21st, as well as talk about Mother's Day. So stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Preston Berg. I've worked for Otter Tail County for about 6.5 years as a correctional officer. We work primarily in the jail, doing the day-to-day operations, working inside the jail, and also bailiffing in court. I've loved working for Otter Tail County. This last 6 years has been great. I've had plenty of job opportunities to learn from and help expand my career in the county. I went to school for law enforcement, and when I got out of school, I was looking for a job in law enforcement, and the jail was hiring, so I applied and got my position at the jail. So working for Otter Tail County, there's plenty of room for advancement in your career. You can either switch departments if you would like, or you can work your way up, in my instance, trying to work my way up the chain of command inside the jail, and get into a supervisory role at some point. Plenty of room for career opportunities there. I was born and raised here in Otter Tail County. My family is from here. All my family lives here. I found my wife here, and we live in Otter Tail County as well, so that's what brought me back. Right now we're at Thumper Pond at the golf course, which is a beautiful course. There's plenty of opportunities for golfing in Otter Tail County. The nice thing is when I'm meeting a friend that's on the other side of the county, we can find a golf course halfway, we can meet in the middle. There's plenty of golf courses to go. So on our free time, we enjoy also bike riding. We'll hit up the bike trails. There's one that comes out of Fergus, or we'll go out to Glendalough State Park out in Battle Lake, and we can hit the bike trails through Glendalough and bike through Glendalough, and just see the scenery, be outdoors. So living in Otter Tail County, it's great because we can pretty much do whatever we want to do. If we want to go to the lakes, we can go out to the lakes and we can go to the beaches. If we want to find a water park, we can go to Thumper Pond here, and they have a water park that we can go to with the water slides for our daughter. We can go find camping in Otter Tail County. We can do everything that we would ever want to in Otter Tail County. Working for Otter Tail County, you have the opportunity to give back to your community. This year we're doing a Sheriff's Office golf tournament where some donations will be given to Relay for Life. This has been a couple years running now where we've had a golf tournament where we donate some money to the Relay for Life. It's very nice to be able to work in a place that I love, for the place that I love. Being able to live where I am and also give back to the community and work for Otter Tail County has been a blessing.
Hi, my name is Tanya Krupke. I've been in business for 13 years. It's now a family-based business with my daughter. She's owner as well, Haley Krupke. I feel what's unique about our business is we try to provide current styles at affordable prices. We're very organized. We like our items by color and size. If you want to get in and out quick, you can just go right to your section, right to your color, and grab what you need. Whether it's home decor, jewelry, shoes, purses, we do offer children's, both boys and girls. We offer men's selection and women's. We do offer some household, as long as it's in like new condition. That's virtually all of our products in our store are like new condition. My best advice with shopping secondhand is you can save a ton of money. You can buy clothing that nobody would know is secondhand, and you can save a huge amount on your budget, always. If you have a lot of children, it's a no-brainer. You can outfit your children at a fraction of the cost of going to paying full retail. So you can look like $1 million, look like you paid $1 million for an outfit, from shoes to your Coach bag to your Michael Kors, and no one will know that you paid so very little, and you can look great. The greatest tip about consignment or any secondhand store is to check often, because things come in every day. We stock all day, every day. So even if you checked a couple hours before, by the end of the day, we might have a huge selection in your size. It just came out. Oh yes, something for everyone here. Yes.
I knew I never wanted to work in an office. I never wanted to work in indoors. So being a cop allows me to be outside. Otter Tail County, if you've ever been here in the months of September, October, November, and you drive around, the colors are awesome. You go up to like Maplewood is my favorite place to go to patrol, because you're working, but you still get the views, and you still get to be outside and enjoy the outdoors. there's nothing like driving around when it's, there, I got him this time. Driving around when it's, yeah, there's nothing like, driving around when it's, 60, 70 degrees out, rolling your window down and just enjoying the outdoors. You can stop and talk to people that are out fishing on the lake, people that are out walking on the walking trails there, riding their bikes around. And it's a great place. We get a lot of people from outside of the county that come in to enjoy the activities that we get to endure every day, whether you're working or day off. Half-hour drive and I'm at Maplewood, so it's awesome.
10:50, this is News Talk 1250 KBRF. Listen anytime, any place with the new Fergus Now app on your phone. And we're back on with Chamber on the Air with Lisa Workman from the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce.
Well, thanks, Dave. And tourist season has begun. Special shout out to my favorite tourists that stopped in the office yesterday. Folks might not know, but we handle a lot of tourism information, and folks are looking for things to do and places to go. And yesterday I had these sweet young men. They were a little older than me, but they were just so sweet. They were from Cape Town, South Africa. And they were visiting Fergus Falls. They were on their way to Yellowstone. So they are officially our visitors into Fergus Falls, or at least to the chamber, that have come from the farthest. And they were looking for a great place to go for lunch. And I said, well, just 2 blocks away from the chamber office is Zen's Steak and Seafood. And they have a fabulous lunch there. Tom Zenz is joining me on the show now. And Tom, you've been open now. It was winter, I think, when you opened Zen's Steak and Seafood downtown. We've been rolling right along, and you've got a great lunch there. Yeah. If folks are hungry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hungry right now. So let's talk a little bit about what kind of things people can find for lunch at Zen Steak and Seafood.
You can have the full menu, but we also have a lunch menu where you can do, we've got walleye sandwiches or fish tacos or pulled pork sandwiches, hand patty burgers.
Yum.
And just some different things, and a lot of those normal staples like, just BLTs and, grilled cheese sandwiches.
And so good. So very good. And, of course, this time of year, we're thinking of Mother's Day. So
right.
Are you guys open for Mother's Day? Typically, you haven't been open on Sundays?
No, we're typically not open Sundays, but we'll be open Mother's Day from 11 to 7. So.
Okay, so from 11 to 7. And do you guys take reservations there at Zen Steak and Seafood?
We do. During the weekends, it's probably a good idea to call and get a reservation because we're pretty full. During the week, you can stop in, though, whenever, and, we can usually fit you in.
Right,
but
right.
Mother's Day, you'll probably want to call.
Definitely. And will you guys be offering the full menu then throughout
Yes,
Mother's Day?
We
okay.
are. We're not doing a limited menu or anything. We're just going to have the full menu open for, I hate to limit people on what they want.
You're a chef who loves food and loves taking care of people. And since you guys have been open, you have been, like you said, very busy, especially on the weekends. And what's so nice is that folks can go and have lunch during the week, of course, pop in on a weeknight. Feel free to take mom out a couple times, like maybe, tonight yet, and then again on Sunday, a real treat, because mom deserves it, right?
Right.
So, Tom, what's the favorite thing for you about owning your own restaurant?
You just get to see so many people, and it's just kind of a nice service to the community, I think. With catering, you get to see, big groups.
Yeah, 400 people at once.
Right.
And then maybe not anybody for a few days.
But just to get more of a personal touch. You get to stop and talk at the tables and,
And I think that's one of the nicest things, too, is that, you're a business owner. You're here to take care of people, both your employees as well as customers. And it's just so neat when you get a chance to stop out and visit the tables and talk to people and things like that. And I hear you maybe chatted with our friends from Cape Town.
I did. There were a couple of great guys.
Absolutely. And again, thank you so much for, staying in Fergus Falls and, building this fabulous restaurant, Steak and Seafood. You know, encourage your friends. You know, if you want to treat them right, take them out to Zen Steak and Seafood.
Yeah, thank you.
And call now. What's the number to call for folks if they want to make reservations for Mother's Day?
It's 218-998-2979.
And then your typical hours
We're
would be?
open 11 to 9, Tuesday through Saturday.
Tuesday through Saturday, but open on Mother's Day. Encourage those
Correct.
reservations for Mother's Day, too. Well, speaking of moms, we got one of my favorite moms here. Amber Hushka
Aw,
is joining
thank
us. So glad to have you on the show. And Amber, you know, most folks would see you at Bell Bank, but we're here to talk about the Sertoma Fishing Extravaganza.
Yeah.
Coming up on Sunday, May 22nd.
Coming fast.
Right at the day after the craft beer tour.
I know. Hopefully everybody will hang out and then come to this the next day.
Absolutely. It'll be a great weekend in Fergus Falls. Like I said, there are so many different things going on. You can go out for dinner. You can do the Cuckoo Kangaroo concert with Otter Cove.
Yeah.
The craft beer tour, and wrap up the weekend with the Sertoma Fishing Extravaganza. Now, we're not doing ice fishing.
No ice fishing this year. We're switching it up and we're trying to tie into some summer fishing. So we know we have fishing opener coming up.
Yeah.
So Mother's Day fishing opener and then Sertoma's fishing derby. So
and this will be at the West Otter Tail County Fairgrounds. What
Yep.
are the kind of things that are going to be going on at the Extravaganza?
we plan to have a lot of kids activities. So we're doing some kids games and there'll be some tattooing for those kids, some fish tattoos, a movie, fish related. I bet you can guess what that movie would be.
Yeah. Just keep
Yeah.
swimming.
Yeah, just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
And then along with those kid games, we're also doing some raffles for the adults to keep them entertained. So we have some really cool prizes to raffle off. I'm pretty excited to see who goes away with those on Sunday.
Yeah, big raffle. And of course, Sertoma raises money to help with hearing and hearing impaired. And so this wouldn't be a fundraiser or a fun event without raffle. Like you said, there's raffles going on at the event, but folks can buy raffle tickets now. There's several $1,000s worth of prizes. And I think there'll be people at Service Food coming up on Wednesday afternoons selling tickets.
Yep. So the next 3 Wednesdays, if you need a raffle ticket, visit Service Food and we'll have some people there selling and also giving out some cards with more information about the derby.
Yeah, special invitation for the new Sertoma Fishing Extravaganza. You know, I think Mother Nature was thinking that this was going to be ice fishing event, and kind of the ice has stuck around a little longer than any of us wanted. But again, this will be Sunday, May 22nd from 1 to 4. Pretty much everything there will be games and such would be complimentary, but there'll be concessions available.
Correct. Yep.
Great food from Mother Goose and Beans.
Yep.
Penny cakes and
Yep.
Fish Factor.
Yep.
How appropriate. And all kinds of fun things for the kiddos to do. Great way to entertain them. So the parents can have the fun on Saturday with the craft beer tour, promise the kids, and then take them there to the Sertoma Fishing Extravaganza at the fairgrounds on Sunday.
Yeah. It'll be a blast.
Full weekend full of fun. And of course, we thank all those businesses who contributed prizes and made donations to make this happen too. So.
Yes, it really takes the whole community to bring one of these events together. So we appreciate all the help we've gotten.
You bet. Well, Amber, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Again, mark the calendar for Sunday, May 22nd for the Sertoma Fishing Extravaganza. The fairgrounds, looking forward to that event. If you want to find out more details about all the great events going on in Fergus Falls, check out the Fergus Falls Chamber's website at fergusfalls.com and click on the events calendar link. You'll also find information on our over 350 chamber members in the business directory, and last I checked, there are 58 job openings posted at fergusfalls.com/jobs. So if you're looking for something extra to do this summer, make a little extra money to pay for gas for your car or what have you, check out the Chamber's website and find out more information. Again, Chamber Cafe coming up on May 12th, all kinds of fun things. Whew, I think we're out of time here, Dave. I want to thank everyone for tuning into Chamber on the Air. I'm Lisa Workman, and we will see you again next month.
Thank you, Lisa. News Talk 1250 KBRF. Listen anytime, any place with the new Fergus Now app on your phone.